But this is a historic election day for a lot of reasons. We're joined right now by Niall, Stanage, White House columnist for The Hill. Exactly why is the word unprecedented being used in this particular midterm election?
Well, I think it's a couple of things. One is the sheer interest that we're seeing it, the voting numbers, the amount of activity and engagement. But the other thing is that there are really big questions at stake in this election. You look down the list of the big issues, inflation, which is hitting pretty much every single American, but also things like crime, immigration, abortion rights. These are very fundamental topics that are being debated and that now people get their chance to have their say on.
Yes, and we've seen record voting numbers. I mean, early voting. Wow, over 40 million people. And we know GOP voters typically come the day of, on election day, in person. Do we think that's going to happen this time around as well?
I think we do. I mean, that is the general historic pattern, as you say. And there has also been, obviously, a certain amount of rhetoric about questioning early voting, questioning voting by mail. That rhetoric has been predominantly in the Republican side, so one would think Republican voters are more likely to show up on the day because they believe that is more secure. In fact, all the measures are secure, but in terms of analysing this vote, you're right, we do expect a Republican-leaning election day turnout.
Okay, and it's going to be interesting to see exactly how many people cast their votes total when it's all said and done. Campaign spending also at record highs. I don't know if you, I know you like math, but I don't know if you've tabulated how many millions, hundreds of millions, if not big billions of dollars have been spent nationally. But where's all this money coming from, I think is the big question.
So I never like letting you down, Adrienne, but I don't have the figures to hand about exactly what the national spend is. But it's hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. The figure in Georgia is, I think, over 200 billion. So this is an extraordinary moment in terms of that money. A lot of it is coming from small donors, to be fair, and that speaks to the engagement that we're talking about. People believing that whoever their candidate is, it's worth giving them $10 or $20 or $50. And it's worth, I think, acknowledging that in addition to the so-called mega donors who give candidates or committees millions.
Well, one person who has been self-funded for a lot of his campaigning, former President Donald Trump, we have to discuss that a little bit. He's been more transparent about his presidential run in 2024, alluding to this big announcement that'll happen anytime now, within the next few days. What is the significance of his timing, of doing this right now in the midst of the midterm elections?
One of the things that I think it shows is that he's confident about the results today, because it seems to me that he is hoping to use a tailwind coming out of today where his endorsed candidates do well, that they get elected. That doesn't only boost him, it's a sort of a rebuttal to the argument in the Republican Party that maybe his approach is too divisive. That is, of course, if it happens. We're assuming that he's right in assuming that the Trump-backed candidates will do well today.
And that the House and the Senate will be taken over by the GOP. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.